This is just going to be a quick review about the Bark River Highland Special. It's a bit more of a response video to Nutnfancy's review of the Spyderco Temperance II, and the reason I'm making this is because he mentioned the price point on that blade, which is factory produced, is around $170 to $190. I thought that was kind of crazy because I've been enjoying Bark River knives that run from $100, and you can get them on up, but something like this Highland Special runs with the micarta handle about $140, and in my opinion it's a superior blade, and here's why. So first off, it has an A2 blade, A2 steel. It's a tool steel, very comparable to CPM S3V as far as edge holding, wear resistance. It's actually been compared directly to it, and it came out, it performed just as well as far as abrasion resistance and edge holding goes. It is a tool steel, so if you abuse it, it will rust. I've never had a problem with that. If you live in a humid area, you might just keep it oiled or something like that, but I've never had an issue. It only ever patinas. This knife, another note, is sort of my go-to woods knife, so it's a bit scratched up and not the cleanest, but hopefully that doesn't bother anyone. More about the blade. It's a 4-inch blade, which for a survival knife I think is ideal. I've read that your knife should be about the width of your palm, and I've got pretty large hands. Yeah, it looks just about right. So I think it fits perfectly. It's never let me down in any role, batoning, cross batoning, fire prep, any part of that. This knife is wicked sharp, and part of the reason it performs so well is it has a convex blade. Starting from the saber grind down, it is convexed, which means it's extremely easy to sharpen. It has a lot of steel behind the edge, so it's really difficult to roll the edge. Just overall, it's an amazing knife. And all the Bark River knives are convexed, and I just think that's a superior blade design. Just a quick side note, my Swiss Army knives, I convex all of them. Sorry for the fingerprint there. And that just brings the performance to a whole new level. It's awesome. As far as the thickness goes, there's a little comparison, give you kind of an idea. I'll put the specific number in there. Also, it is tapered towards the end. It's a quick taper, mainly intended to retain strength in the tip, and it is a very strong tip. You can use that to pop joints, hunting, anything you want to do with it basically. Has a great belly for all kinds of cutting tasks. Overall, it's just a very, very good blade design for outdoors use. Micarta handle on this guy. Mine is a maroon linen micarta. Probably gonna be hard to tell the color with this bad lighting, but the micarta ones tend to run again around the 140 mark, and then you can get them with beautiful wood burl handles up, 200, 220 mark. Up to you if it's worth it, and all of these are going to be unique, or at least mostly unique. The wood handles are completely unique. The micarta ones, I think there are less than 100, say this specific blade in existence. Another note on Bark River knives in general is that they have a lifetime warranty for pretty much anything you do to it. If I were to drop this knife on a concrete floor and break the handles up, you just send it to Mike or Donna in Escanaba, Michigan, which is where these knives are made, and they will put new handles on there for you. If you slice up the sheath, even if it's your own negligence sort of thing, they will replace the sheath for you. So the warranty is outstanding on Bark River knives. You just pay shipping and you can get excellent service and pretty much anything fixed. You can also have, I've seen the Fox River, which is the bigger brother to this knife. I think it's about a 6-inch blade, same shape. A user asked them, sent them his knife and had them do a swedge grind up here, and they did that as well, and awesome. Look, you could do that with this knife. I kind of like having the thickness in the tip for batoning so it doesn't chew up my baton, but the option is always there. Another note on this sheath, it is leather, again handcrafted by guy by the name of Reed, designed by them and all that, specifically for the Bark River knives. This one, fire steel loop, it's an excellent design overall. Belt clip there. Of course, if you're watching Nutnfancy, you probably are not a fan of leather sheaths. There are people that make kydex for them, so you do have the option there. Best place to get Bark River knives, there are a few different places. One is knivesshipfree.com. That's actually where I ordered this specific knife. Great service, again, ships free. And they tend to have the largest selection I've found. You can also get them from Marvel's Knives. Just Google search DLT trading. You can find them on there. And again, most Bark River knives will set you back 100 to 140 to 200 something, you know, whatever you want in the handles. There is a huge selection of knives made by Bark River. They even make a camp axe, they make smaller EDC blades, they make pretty much anything that you could need. So I just thought I would shed a little bit light on Bark River Knife and Tool and get their name out there a little bit more in association with Spyderco, where it should be. Another note is you can go to barkriverforums.com and speak even with Mike Stewart, who designs most of the knives, and you know, ask any questions, warranty info, whatever you need to know. They are really helpful there, and it's a great forum. Anyway, hope this was helpful. Have a good one.